Are you thinking about renovating your condo, or are you interested in buying a condo that needs renovations? Before you pick up that hammer or call in that contractor, there's something crucial that you need to know, and that is that some renovations require condo board approval. So in today's video, I will break down what types of renovations will typically need the green light from your condo board and which do not. Every condo building in Toronto is governed by a condo board and the Condo Corporation's declaration, bylaws, and rules. These documents set out what you can and can't do in your unit, including when it comes to renovations. The main reason for this is because your renovation might impact shared spaces, the structural integrity of the building, and even your neighbor's enjoyment of their unit. So let's go through the type of renovations that typically require approval. Number one, anything requiring structural changes needs approval. That includes removing walls, moving them, or adding new ones, as these changes can affect the safety and stability of the building. Number two, if you want to move items like a sink or an electrical outlet, you'll also need approval. These systems often connect to shared building systems, so before your plans can be implemented, the board will need to ensure that there's no disruption or damage to other units or common areas. Number three, next on the list is changes to flooring. Different types of flooring, such as hardwood or tile, can lead to noise complaints, so many condo boards have strict rules about the subfloor used to minimize noise transfer to units below. And finally, number four, any changes to your balcony, windows, or exterior doors will 100% require approval. Even though these areas might feel like yours, they are technically common elements, and the condo board has final say on any modifications. And something important to keep in mind is that anything that requires condo board approval will likely also require a permit from the City of Toronto to ensure compliance with safety and building codes. So that was a list of what does need approval, but don't worry, the following are upgrades and improvements that you can do that generally do not need approval. However, always double check with your condo's specific rules, as they can vary from building to building. Number one, painting or wallpapering. Number two, replacing or upgrading light fixtures as long as you're not modifying the electrical wiring beyond basic fixture installation. Number three, cabinet refacing or hardware changes. Number four, switching out appliances provided you're not making plumbing or electrical modifications during the process. Number five, installing or replacing carpet. Number six, replacing or upgrading your window coverings. Number seven, basic repairs and maintenance like fixing leaky faucets or patching drywall. Number eight, installing shelves, mounting TVs, or hanging artwork, provided you don't interfere with the structural or electrical components hidden in the walls. And finally, number nine, if you want to upgrade to smart home devices such as a smart thermostat, light switches, or security systems, those changes don't require significant rewiring and are usually fine without board approval. Now that's a pretty long list. So you can see that you can typically make lots of changes without having to worry about board approval. But for the items that do need approval, you might be wondering, how do I obtain it? Well, you would need to submit your renovation plans to the board. Be prepared to include detailed drawings, permits, and even contractor information. And of course, to get an idea of the exact process that your building uses, you should contact the property manager. You'll also want to give yourself plenty of time, because depending on the board, approvals can take a few weeks or longer. And finally, I'll give you a little bit of a pro tip. Make sure that you always communicate clearly with your condo board and keep records of all approvals. This can save you headaches if questions arise later, and it's great information to have when it comes time to sell your property, as the buyer will likely want proof that renovations were done with the proper approvals. So there you have it. Before you dive into your condo renovation, make sure you know what's allowed and follow the approval process. A little preparation now can save you a lot of hassle later.